Now I think that Archer's probably gonna go after those bands over there, which is cool. If he gets rid of those bands for me, it'd be a nice, like, you know, for sure. Okay, got in camp with this guy again, so we'll do that. We didn't get attacked, which is very nice, so I'm glad for that. We'll have this guy go over here, though, for now. Okay, so I basically want to pick up these guys, I guess, to, like, you know, do battle, so what we want to do with them, I'm going to have these guys merge up over here. And I'm basically going to try and pick up my summon, like, you know, over to, like, these guys, so we can basically, you know, gather them up, I guess. Will be the plan. Let's just skip the turn here, I guess. We're just going to merge these guys for now. For research, I guess at this point, getting some weavers would probably be a good idea at some point, but let's see here. I really don't have anything I really need right now for, like, my guys, like, you know, to be beneficial right now, so we'll get some access to weavers if I find some plaques, I guess, and we'll go from there. Basically, I need to have, like, cloth, basically, to upgrade my clan, so that's the stuff I have to aim to do in the future. Alright, awesome. We have someone joining who's basically a paranoid haggler. We found a large field of barley down here, apparently, so that'll be good for harvesting. We're just going to encamp. These guys over here. Now, I could try and send these guys across the river, but of course we have issues like going across the river, so it's not a good idea. With them, I'm going to basically send them over like this, and this. And this guy's still apparently right here. So he didn't, like, attack these, like, bands I thought he might, but, you know, he might in the future just do that. Send this guy over here for now. Alright, so these guys over here are basically identifying stuff for us, I guess, so maybe we'll get that done. Actually, you know what? I want to get these guys basically hunt this bands over here, so what I was going to do is these guys, I'm going to basically throw them into summons over here. And we're basically going to have these guys basically, you know, move down over here, like, you know, to deploy to attack these guys, so we'll do that with these guys over here. These guys are just going to camp again. Alright, so with these guys here, I think I'll leave them in to summon the hunters for now, but I'm basically going to send them out soon to basically, like, you know, confront these bands, I guess. Will be the plan. And this guy's Haggler, who's paranoid. I don't know, by the way, paranoid guys, they're, like, you know, also guys that I don't want to have inside my, like, you know, summon too much, but whatever. Let's just finish this. Alright, these guys here. At this point, we're going to basically deploy these guys to attack the bands, I guess, so we'll do that. And we'll form up the army. So these guys are going to, like, attack these over here, and, like, you know, we'll get rid of them. So battle on. Boom. They didn't even take any damage from that, so that's cool. This guy over here has basically done his, you know, job, basically looking around in here for stuff, so we'll send him over in this direction, I guess. Now I basically have done that with, like, this guy over here. We're probably going to aim to move him up here to get the long camp, I guess, built, so we'll have him go like this, I guess, over here. And that'll be perfect. This guy can move down here now. And clans are idle, so let's have you in camp. The caravan's popped up because it's like, now spring. And let's see here. This guy actually would be pretty good as like, a trade post guy eventually in the future, perhaps. So that might be something I want to do with him. I could make that guy into a scout as well. It's something I could do with him. I might want to do that. Not really sure yet. By the way, I'm going to sell a stone right now because I don't really need it for like, my purposes, so we'll sell that. And we're actually harvesting iron at this point, so I actually probably want to get myself a blacksmith to basically do some stuff. That might be something I might aim to do in the future. Though I really need to get myself some cloth, so we might start aiming for this as well. Now for cloth, basically I need to have like, 75 cloth, basically to like, 75 gold basically to get my like, next little upgrade for clans, so basically start buying that now, I guess. Will be the plan. And this guy here, I'm planning to build a log camp right there, but it'd be a lot better for right here if I did. So, like, this guy basically benefited from it. So let's just have this guy like go here, I guess, for now. Well, I'm just going to move over here to where my settlement for now, I guess. You're going to move down here, I guess. And we'll have these guys basically move down in this direction, I guess, to pick up these guys again, so we'll do that. So we're going to cripple this guy's army and pillage his, like, camp. Get some nice counter experience for doing that. We'll start forcing that over here. And let's see here. We got ourselves Weavers accessible now. That's cool. I guess at this point we'll get ourselves some wood splitters perhaps in the future. Though, we'll go for tool splitters first, I think, and foremost. The clans are idle. I'm going to basically want to make myself a long camp here at some point, but we'll deal with these guys down here first. So, what I'm going to do with these guys, we'll wipe out this guy here first. And I'll be planning for that. And these guys here, I think we'll basically send them down here to pick these guys up, so we'll send him right there. I do have a clan in here, and one thing I want to do with this guy here, I might turn him into a fisherman. It's not the greatest thing for this guy to be a fisherman, but there is some use to making like fishermen out of like a guy with like high vision range, because he basically can use to explore a little bit. So that could be something I could do with this guy, make him into a fisherman. So maybe I'll do that with him. We'll make this guy into a livestock, oriented guy, and we'll basically take some time to upgrade the livestock as well, so you might see research stuff in the livestock tree. Will be the plan, I think. This guy here, so at this point, this guy here can be used to explore over here, I guess, so we'll do that. And, if this guy gets attacked, I'm not really, too against it, so we'll just discover the mountains right there and put them right next to the Bandit for now. Here, we can make this guy into livestock, so we'll do that right now. At some point I want to make this guy into a fisherman, of course. So maybe we'll start getting that out of the way. Well, let's get these guys over here to the settlement. I'll pack it up. You're just going to encamp right there. You're going to encamp right here. Now, I don't know why these guys do have more power than like this guy right now, but he should be able to like damage this guy if he attacks him. So there will be some benefit to him getting attacked. Alright, let's get these guys to enter the encampment, I think. And we'll send this guy back around over here. You're basically going to camp right there. You're going to go over here. Now, note by the way that I'm going to make a logging camp here. And basically how this game works, you can build structures in this game, but you have to have like an area of influence over them to basically start the process. What I want to basically do with this guy here is once I have the settlement move over here, he's basically going to pick up this guy, and then, like, we can basically, make a settlement right there, right where he's standing. Or make a logging camp where he's standing. So we're going to basically aim to do that right now. So we'll go like this for now, view. And I think with this guy right here, we'll basically move on top of this berry bush for now. And from here, I'll basically pump out all these guys again to, like, start going after this guy. There's our army. It's coming again. Let's have these guys go right here. And I'm going to build a logging camp right there, so we'll do that as well. Ooh! So apparently the bandits have, like, started stalking the picks over here. So, I'll note by the way, it's very hard to see, but there's currently a 1 on top of the settlement there. What's happening right now is the picks are being pillaged by the bandits. And here's the something to note about this game. You can't actually be eliminated from this game, but when you're basically having your settlement pillaged like this, it basically, prevents you from doing stuff with it until, like, you, like, unpillage it. So, basically these guys are in trouble until, like, these guys are dealt with the bandits, interestingly enough. I wonder how they lost their archer they had over here. They did have an archer over here. So, there's the wreckage of, like, the pillage, like, picks here. This guy over here will basically move over to, or this guy, I guess, for now. Now, because I'm building a logging camp here, we can actually move this guy away. And that's good because I basically want to, like, get access to, like, the ocean over here or something else. So I'm figuring with this guy here. Now we're basically building this over here. Let's just get this guy back over in this direction, I guess. I'll basically build, like, or something near, like, the water, like, to get our stuff. There's those bands over there, by the way. More bands over here, apparently. That's good to know. Let's see here. Apparently I got some horses from somewhere. That's interesting. I might be able to make use of these horses, by the way, so I'm not going to sell them, but it's interesting that I'm getting, like, horses like this, I guess. Let's just buy some of this. I actually might want to buy some horses, so let's just show off some of the other stuff, I guess, in this game. We'll buy ourselves a horse here. And I think I might sell some iron, basically get some more. So, we'll do that. We'll sell some iron here, basically, so we can get access to more horses. So, we'll sell that. We'll sell that. And now we'll buy ourselves a 5th horse. So, with 5 horses, by the way, I can, like, get a few professions basically done. Essentially, it's like, treasures basically, it just lets you, like, improve your, like, stuff and, like, oh, that's not what I want. over here, basically, like the last stock is basically a bunch of stuff like, you know, slice drivers and like plowers, which basically increase like your production of stuff. And this would be useful basically to increase like, you know, my guys, like, you know, like get more timber and such. Slice drivers are probably like, you know, most useful thing to get right now, but I could also go for plowers eventually in the future or stuff like that. Will be the plan. So pretty good stuff basically get with these guys. And let's see here. I was going after what down here? Tillsmiths, I guess. We'll get that underway. I think my hunters will have to wipe out all these, like, you know, bandits and stuff around me, but, you know, that's life. Ooh, that guy got attacked. Alright, so basically fought these bandits over here. I'm not too happy about being attacked like that, because this guy could, like, you know, lose the next battle, but if I go into, like, the mountains here, that'd be a good idea, I think. Basically, note that this guy's, like, you know, 0.4 power now, as opposed to this guy's 0.5. That basically happened because I basically got attacked there, so let's dig in, I guess, get a bonus, I guess, to their defense. And you guys are basically going to... Now, note that because I got a line camp, we basically have a nice little influence area here. So these guys can probably dig in for a turn. And then we'll probably attack that, you know, a bunch of bandits the next turn. Will be the plan. These guys here. I'm going to basically put my guys here, so we basically, you know, make stuff over here use of, so we'll do that right now for him. And I want to make this guy into a fishman, so we basically get access to fish, so we'll do that right now. I forgot to do that before, but we'll basically increase our clan as well, so we basically get more clans. So that's going to happen. You know, at this point, I'm thinking about, like, getting this guy to go down here to, like, you know, investigate stuff for us. Might want to do that. Or over here to, like, get these investigated as well. It's cool investigating the iron here, for example, but it'd be cooler if I basically identified stuff around me, because that's what she's really good for, so maybe we'll do that first, for, you know, her to do right now. We're just going to produce fame and fortune for us, I guess, for now. Okay, this guy moved away, so that's good. Let's get this guy to go down here, I think. And then there's a monastery here, apparently. That's cool. And look at that, there's some stuff I can basically get with him right there. Okay, let's drive off these, like, bandits over here. On the way, we're going to take, you know, some, you know, blood and damage for this, but we'll do it anyways. So we drove off those bandits, and we'll just pillage the remains of, like, you know, their their camp there. I'm not sure I'm going to go all the way over to hit these guys, but we just want to get rid of, like, the guys nearby, like, you know, my settlements for the most part right now. Is the plan. Okay, so that's done. I get a little bit of, like, you know, fame and fortune from doing that, I guess, which is nice. So, a little bit of money from the bandits and other stuff. You can camp for a turn. And we'll go down here with him. Move over there for that, I guess. And we'll do this now. And I got attacked again. Or did I get attacked? I'm not really sure. Someone got attacked somewhere. I actually sort of wish they could actually, like, you know, zoom out to, like, you know, points where, like, combat or conflict basically happens in this game. But whatever. You're going to move here, I guess. My ship's to move over here to get these fish, so we'll do that right now. These guys here, oh, these guys got attacked over here, I guess. These guys will basically attack the picks over here, I guess. So let's do that right now. And we'll get them out of the way. Okay, this is probably going to be kind of stupid, but I want to get those goodies, so we'll do that right now. Cool, I got increased range on this guy, so that's nice to see. Down here apparently is a Roman fort. So that's interesting to see. Increase a bit more of this. This is not something I very much, but, you know, we found Emperor Gratian of the Western Roman Empire. So, greeting stranger, I seek a fair and a friendly relationship with you. Are you of similar mind? So, I'll note that, like, you know, the Western Romans have been discovered, and these guys, of course, are very hostile to everyone around them, usually. That's why I basically see 9 enemies for these guys, because, you know, they're barbarians, right? They want to attack everyone. I'll note these guys, by the way, if I want to, I could try and, you know, piss these guys off, but here's something very odd. Because these guys are very scary, these guys, I'm actually tempted to give them food just so that they, like, you know, like me a bit more. And I'll upset everyone else, but I think it's probably worth doing. So something else about the Western Roman Empire is that they tend to like to invade people around them. And I actually was playing a game before this with the Avars. Like, I've actually just trying to restart this run a few times. And what happened with that run was basically the emperor here decided to declare war on me just for, you know, no apparent reason. And I have basically 2 legions basically run over to my son and wipe it, like, out everything basically, and, like, you know, within, like, you know, a 3 square radius basically, like nothing. So you want to be very careful with these guys because you want to, you know, keep them on your side. I'll note, by the way, that I think John, you should probably make it so, like, you know, the Western Roman Empire is probably a little bit, you know, less inclined to, like, attack people, by the way. I don't think it's a bad idea they attack, like, you know, other barbarians and stuff like that, but I'd probably make it so that these guys were more prone to, like, make it, you know, maybe demand tribute from, like, barbarians rather than, like, you know, attack them, just to throw it out there. But whatever. We're basically just going to give these guys food to basically placate them a little bit. They're not indifferent to me. And, you know, we have different religion police, but they're, like, you know, I'm glad I basically gave them some food. So, unexpected but appreciated. Thank you. That's basically done. Alright, this guy's basically going to go over here to identify these rocks for me, so we'll do that right now. And I guess with this guy's here, I want to basically wipe out these bands so they're, you know, no longer an issue, I guess, so we'll do that right now. Easy combat experience, easy money, right? So, let's get rid of everything. Now, I'm tempted to, like, keep exploring this direction, but with these bands there, I'm actually tempted to go back here, I think, and uncover what's over here, perhaps, and then, like, you know, go over in this direction, so we'll do that right now, I guess. And something I want to check as well. If I was to attack these guys, my army would be rattled, and I wouldn't be able to kill these guys because we have less attack power at this point. Basically, at this point, these guys have been, like, you know, fighting so much that, you know, we're starting to have, like, issues with our attack power. I might be able to, like, beat these guys, like, you know, in a fight, but it's very unlikely. Nice. So regardless of the hoarder, this guy basically adds some treasure to our stockpile, which is always useful. He's also become, which basically means that he gets, like, increased health, increased family growth, and, like, you know, increased production, which is very, very nice as well. These guys are probably worth it for, like, you know, military units, so I might want to make him a military unit and, like, you know, attack the bands over here. And you're just going to attack these guys right here for now. At some point I'll stop attacking people with this guy, but, you know, for now, I just want to get rid of some stuff, basically, so we'll do that, you know, as is. You know what, we're going to basically move around this guy, because if he comes out to attack my scout, it'll basically get rid of his digging bonus, so that'd be worth, you know, seeing, I guess, happen. This guy here, I'll move him up here to basically see what's over here in the berry bushes, I guess. And at this point, we got more horses apparently from someone. That's nice, I guess. I'll note, by the way, that, you know, with all the horses I'm basically getting, I might want to get myself a horse trainer. War horses basically are something I can sell for a lot of money if I, like, get them, so it's not a bad idea basically to get horses in this game to, like, do that type of thing. So maybe I'll sell off this and I'll just buy these horses. Maybe we'll start buying horses if they're cheap like that, you know, why not? Okay, we're going to make you into a hunter. So, you know, we can do stuff with you. Oh, they did come out. Interesting. Now, it's going to really hurt my scout to see that happen, but at the same time, I can now, like, send this guy down here to, like, raid this guy's camp very easily, so let's get this guy going down that direction, I guess, right now, just for that purpose, so get over here. If he attacks me, then, like, you know, so be it. Now, this guy here, I'm going to basically make him dig in, I think, for now, so we'll do that, and if he gets attacked again, he'll be wiped out, but if he's wiped out, it's not a big loss, but, you know, it'd be nice if, like, he survives, but we'll see. You can skip your turn. We're basically, like, too cold again to harvest this stuff again, as you can see. You're going to become a hunter. So let's see here. Finish. Alright, you moved away this guy, it's nice. You know, I'm tempted to, like, kill this guy right now. It's gonna hurt my army to basically do this, but they're actually starting to get to the point where they're not gonna be able to fight anyway, so let's get rid of him right now. Now, next turn, basically, they're gonna have to, like, you know, heal up for sure, these guys, but hopefully they'll basically survive, these guys, is the thing. So right now, these guys, basically, as you can see, like, you know, they're getting injured. And they're probably going to be, like, all 29%, like, you know, health next time. But it's worth it to basically get rid of that guy so I can get access to his camp right away, so that's going to be a thing. And look at that, we found some gold. So we found a large gold deposit that I can basically harvest for, you know, gold. Alright, we're actually getting lots of wood at this point, so what I'm probably going to do with this gold is actually make a mine right on top of it, so we'll camp right there for now. You're going to basically start moving, I guess, toward... You know, I was going to make this guy join up with these guys to basically fight more guys, but at this point it's getting to winter, so it's not really worth doing that, so we'll just move these guys over here. And I'll get toward just, like, you know, animals over here to basically harvest, I guess. You camp a few. Our fishing is, like, the only stable, like, food source we have right now, so that's maybe an issue, but whatever. Site profession. You know, let's get ourselves horse trainers so I can basically show off that, you know, that aspect of the game and get, like, some more horses to do stuff with. And I'm going to get this guy to start moving back, so basically we can, you know, get him trained up as a miner. You're just going to encamp. You're going to encamp. Encamp. And let's just go quickly look around here, I guess, so... Alright, so basically nothing over there. You guys are basically like taking supply damage, so this can camp for now. And look at that, these guys are getting attacked over here apparently. It'd be nice if these guys get wiped out because, like, that'd be another band camp out of the way, but I don't feel like the picks will be able to do it. We'll see what the AI basically does. Let's just pack these guys up so I can basically get closer to these guys for me. To train up this guy faster. And to get the gold mine, of course, ready as well. So let's just do over here, and right there, and right here. We move over an area into settlement. I wish I could unpack it this turn, but whatever. It's not a big issue if we can't unpack this yet. You guys go over here. You're just going to encamp. Encamp. These guys here need to wipe out this settlement here, I guess, so we'll do that. You're just going to encamp. I'm tempted to actually send this guy back, by the way, at this point, because he's, like, so injured that, it'd probably be a better idea if I turn him into, like, something else at this point. There's a logging company constructed over here by the picks. Yep, they do construction too, Oh, cool. These guys might be getting wiped out. Alright, you guys over here wiped out this, for us. That's nice. Alright, over here, we're close enough to get to, like, this, like, gold, which is nice. So, at this point, let's just unpack these guys right there. And I'm just going to trade these guys into, like, a miner. And let's get these guys over here. Encamp. Encamp. Apparently some bands over here, that's good to know. Maybe we'll go attack these guys up here, that'd be nice. What I want to do here is attack these guys, but if they attack those guys, I'd be like, more fort than like, attacking them, myself. Encamp. Okay, these guys basically stop attacking these guys over here, I guess. I'm going to send these guys down here to attack these guys just to get rid of them. And get the loot, I guess, so we'll do that right now. You're going to encamp. Do some goods for us. Unfortunately, we got immobilized there. That's kind of annoying, but oh well. Apparently, Western Roman Empire is having war with people. That's nothing really new. Encamp. Alright, with these guys being, like, so weak as they are, I really don't want to send them out to, like, keep exploring, but here's the thing. I actually do want to keep exploring the thing, so I can basically find out what's down here, I guess. So maybe I want to do that. Actually, what we really should do with these guys is send them back to, like, heal up, I guess, so maybe we'll do that instead. You'll encamp. Envious and nomadic is apparently what we just got right now, so more horses for us, I guess. This guy's actually really good to have as a fisherman because he basically has move points. So I might want to do that with this guy here. The only thing is I have to move like toward you know, the ocean really to make use of that. So we'll have to wait for this guy to basically like get his gold, I guess, and then we'll go from there. Moving over to like the northern ocean to basically get another fisherman, I guess. The crans are idle. There's our gold mine popping up. I would like to make a stone gold mine there if I had a chance, but at this part of the game, I'm more interested in getting like, you know, early money, so we'll get our early money and just go from there. You're going to basically move your way over to my territory, but I need to heal you up first. This guy here, let's move him over to here, I guess. And we're just going to pack up our settlements so that, you know, we can get over here to, like, you know, the ocean. Lands are idle. This guy here, I guess, I want him to... Well, I'm going to move over here, right? So let's do that right now. I was thinking of moving up in this direction as well a little bit more, but we're just going to pack him right there. Now basically start making ourselves, like, you know, this guy into a fisherman. This guy here has basically found some more sheep apparently, so that's cool, but we'll encamp him for now. And encamp you. And encamp you. We'll move you around over here, I guess, so we'll do that. You guys are going to camp. And it's getting warmer, so these guys can move a little bit faster, so that's a good thing. And let's see here. I want to move these guys just about, you know, just to radius, because if I get too close, these guys might attack them. And though I am, like, capable of, like, you know, fighting them off, it'd probably not be a good thing, but... Oh, what am I saying? Let's get closer. Whee! Hello there. This guy can go over to... here. And get inside my radius of stuff. We dug up all the stone here, apparently, so that's out of the way. Let's go after this, I guess. And we'll identify that next. You're going to encamp. We'll start getting this guy to forge over here, I guess, to get this, like, you know, done. You're going to encamp. There's some wheat to forage. Apparently the Franks are at war with the Western Roman Empire. You guys are going to move over toward here. Encamp. And we need to, like, get more, like, you know, health, so we'll do that with these guys. We got Scalding Summer coming up, so that's kind of nice. Scalding Summer basically means it'll get hotter around here, so, you know, it'll be, like, you know, hotter. Lots of gold coming in now. So nice. Alright, let's see here. For studying a profession... At this point, I'm actually tempted to get myself some ranchers, so we can actually get, like, you know, horse train going on as we get to it, so we'll do that right now, I think. If I'm going to train horses, I'll need ranchers to get, like, more eventually in the future, so that'll be a thing. Awesome. Wipe them out. So we've managed to wipe out all of these guys over here, which is awesome. You're going to move out over here. Move this guy into a summon so basically you can, like, you know, retrain to something else. And you're just going to forge this. Now, I should probably note with the Avars, by the way, that, you know, I always want to basically keep expanding, like, you know, my summons, so we're going to fortify this guy again, I think. Will be the plan. I'm actually curious if I want to do this. I could actually, like, you know, get war horses at this point, so we could actually, like, you know, show you off, like, the horse archer unit and, like, you know, start killing stuff with that. It's something I could also do. I just need to get, like, the war horses trained for it. So what I might want to do instead is this by cloth right now, I guess. And we'll save these weapons for, like, that purpose, perhaps, maybe. We'll stop this stone for now. You know, I think that's probably the bright idea. Basically, get, you know, more, like, you know, we'll upgrade this. We'll buy more cloth. And we'll just basically, like, you know, save these weapons for, like, you know, getting some horse archers so you can see what they're all about. Slowly returning around this forest over here, but, you know, whatever. Let's get that going and finish our turn. It's interesting with him. Now at this point, because we've wiped out, like, all this stuff over here, these guys will probably, you know, want to be sent home to basically do stuff, I guess, for me. Though for now, let's just get over here and basically identify the deposit over here. And you know what? Let's just send, like, you know, some of these guys elsewhere to do that as well. So do that right there. We'll just get this identified, you know, these things down here, and then, you know, we'll move from there, I guess, after that. Okay, you're going to basically retrain. Now, I'll know, like, these guys here that I'm basically retraining. I wanted to, like, you know, initially get them as a scout to, like, look around. I could turn these guys back into a scout to basically do stuff for me, but getting to be a training post might be a better idea for these guys right now. So I might want to aim for that right now, I think, with these guys. So maybe what I'm going to do with them, we're going to get some discovery going. And I'll basically train them into, like, you know, a bunch of traders, perhaps, will be the thing. That'll be, like, another source of money, too, as well for me, so that's probably the reason I want to do it. Money's important in this game, right? So we can buy some more stuff, basically. Let's get that going. Nope, by the way, it's taking me, like, you know, half as long to, you know, basically find out what's going on here because these guys are working together to identify this. That's something I know about resources. It basically, you know, with, like, you know, with, like, you know, how you can basically identify stuff. You're going to make it over here. And you'll be bumped up in that. You know, I could also make him into a lore keeper, these guys, just to keep them at home. That's another thing I could do with them. And then, of course, you're going to, like, you know, research faster with that as a result. But I think we would rather get the trader so that, you know, we can get more money, so I might want to do that instead. Decisions, basically, is the idea here. You can also make them into guides, too, by the way, so you can get, you know, more production from hunters, gatherers, and diggers. Well, let's just go with the first thing. We'll go with traders, because money's more important, I think, so we'll do that right now. Let's produce that for now. And we'll finish our turn. Okay, we got ourselves a local who's a riverman. And we identified several deposits, so... Over here we basically discovered some stone again. Not the greatest find, but oh well. Let's keep, start forging this, I guess. And this guy over here will basically move over toward these fish. We found these sheep over here apparently, so that's cool. One of these guys will basically go over here to like help with this. And you can start forging this, I guess. I don't plan to come down this direction, so basically forge this stuff now and basically get more food, I guess. Okay, you're local, so you reveal no deposits in terms of locations, and then of course you're a riverman. I really don't like local people, by the way, because they basically like to be in silence all the time, but this guy here's not terrible, I guess, so that's not a bad thing to have for your summon, non-terrible people. What I'm probably going to do with this guy, I guess, is probably turn him into like a lore keeper, I guess, will be the idea, I guess, because I need to have someone in my summon to do stuff like that, I guess. So this guy here, let's turn this guy into my horse trainer, will be the idea, I guess. And, then we can start off horse training and such. Again, I did that. I moved into the wrong thing. You know what? Let's just go back to the previous turn, I guess. I have that option, right? So I'll make use of it. And we'll just do it like this. Livestock. There we go. Fixed it. That's a nice thing I like about this game. Like, you can go back to a previous save because, they do allow you to do that. I don't do that often, by the way, but, it's nice to have, like, whoops, I did a mistake, and just go back to fix it. And that's a vast herd of aurochs. So, cool, we found a nice little cattle here. These guys can start foraging here, I guess, so... you know what, let's just move over here to help join this guy. And we'll forage all this. So, free hunt is going against these sheep, and then we'll go after those aurochs, and then, we'll start moving up here, I guess. We'll beat these guys. You're going to be turned to a horse trainer. You know what? I'd actually rather get that guy first, so we'll basically do that instead. And then we'll go from there. The horse trainer is important, but, well, actually, you know what? We have lots of horses to train. Let's get this guy to be a horse trainer first, and then we'll worry about the trader who comes after, I guess. Will be the plan. Alright, I'm actually going to note at this point, we're actually gone for quite a bit here. I'm actually calling it, it for a session, because, I want to make sure, the recording is fine with, that crash that we basically had. And, this is actually a fairly decent start with the Avars. Basically, the thing with the Avars is that you basically have to have, lots of conditions to make it really work well for them. You have to have lots of flat terrain, which basically won't, kill off your guy's supply. And you also have to be able to, move around your, summon easily enough to actually make use of, the resources that are nearby, like wood and stuff like that. I know with the Avars, by the way, I'm doing quite well for them right now, but this is a very difficult faction to play because you have to have, all this, RNG, going for you right at the start. But it's big. I'm making it work right now, so this is, a good Avar start basically looks like, for the most part. But anyhow, I'll note with, some other, thoughts basically, I guess, it couldn't be used to improve, the Avars here. Something about, the Avars that they need to have, the influence, of their summons, basically, to, help them out early on. If, you're basically keep it drawn, as is, with these supply limits, by the way, maybe make it so, your, summon would have more influence, so you don't have to basically upgrade right at the start with, 5 weapons, maybe, it comes upgraded, 2 tiers already, so that basically have, a bigger influence to, exploit your area around you. I'd probably also perhaps make it so that, when you're basically, doing like your thing here. Another idea you could probably go into is you could actually make it so that it only affects like certain professions in this game. What professions basically have the supply malice on them. I'd probably make it so like so for example, the foragers don't have like that issue with like the supply limit. So like your diggers, for example, won't have like issues with, like collecting like stuff for you, or hunters and stuff like that. But maybe I make it so like other professions like do. So for example, a miner might have that like supply limitation. Your military units like well, I'm not really sure you want to have your military units have that supply limitation, because then like your horse archers become that that more useless for 1.3Avars. But it'll be something basically to like point out. Basically, you could have like certain professions have the supply malice and not others. Anyhow, hopefully everyone else basically enjoyed this playthrough. I'll basically keep going with 1.3Avars, and we'll keep going on as far as I can. It's likely I'll probably lose this this run through for the most part, just throw it out there. But we'll see how far I get, and we'll go from there. So take care, all.